Climate change and global risk awareness for bankers. Course overview. This micro-learning video course is designed for banking professionals with busy schedules. Each module is approximately 5 minutes, optimised for maximum retention and engagement. Total course duration for the 25 modules is 125 minutes. Section 1. Climate Science Foundations. Module 1. Climate Change Basics. So that's greenhouse effect explained, key greenhouse gases and their sources, recent climate trends and projections. Module 2. Global Climate Agreements. There's the Paris Agreement core commitments. There's net zero targets explained, international cooperation framework, and moving on to Module 3, Climate Scenarios. 1.5 degrees C versus 2 degrees C scenarios. There's the IPCC modelling and projections. What are the implications for global economic stability? Module 4, Global Climate Tipping Points. Critical thresholds in climate systems and high impact, low probability events. Ending up with relevance to financial planning. Module 5, Climate Data Interpretation. Key climate indications for bankers. Where do you get your reliable data sources and avoiding common misinterpretations? Section 2, Physical Climate Risks. Module 6, Acute Physical Risks. Extreme weather events, impact on infrastructure and assets, historical examples and costs. Module 7, Chronic Physical Risks. We've got sea level rise and implications, we've got changing precipitation patterns, we've got temperature increases and the effects on productivity. In Module 8, Regional Risk Mapping. Geographic vulnerability assessment, high risk regions and sectors, and the implication for lending portfolios. Module 9, Insurance Gaps. Climate risk insurance challenges, protection gap implications for banks, future insurance market trends. Moving on, Module 10, Physical Risk Assessment. Key methodologies and tools. Integrating geospatial data and looking at physical risk metrics for banking. Section 3, Transition Risks. Module 11, Policy Transition Risks. Carbon pricing mechanisms, sector-specific regulations, and policy risk assessment frameworks. Module 12, Technology Transition Risks. Disruptive clean technologies. Going to look at stranded asset concept when we're going to look at the technology adoption curves. Module 13, Market Transition Risks. Changing consumer preferences. We're going to look at supply chain vulnerabilities and market sentiment shifts. In Module 14, we're going to look at reputation risks, and that includes climate activism and banking, client and stakeholder expectations, and reputation management strategies for you. Module 15, Transition Risk Assessment. Transition risk metrics, scenario analysis basics, and we're going to look at what the early warning indicators are. In Section 4, it's regulation and reporting. Module 16, TCFD framework. We're going to look at the recommended core recommendations. We're going to look at disclosure requirements and the implementation timeline. Module 17, central bank initiatives, climate stress testing requirements. We're going to join a network for greening the financial systems, and we're going to look at supervisory expectations. Module 18 is ESG reporting standards. The key frameworks and alignments, materiality assessment, reporting best practices. Module 19, avoiding greenwashing, regulatory scrutiny of green claims, and due diligence requirements. We're going to finish up with documentation best practices. In Module 20, it's future regulatory trends. Emerging reporting standards, mandatory disclosure timeline, and preparing for compliance. Section 5 is opportunities and implementation. Module 21, sustainable banking products, green loans and bonds, and sustainability linked financing. We're going to work towards a product development framework. Module 22, climate risk integration, incorporating into credit assessments, pricing in that climate risk, portfolio level analysis. And module 23, client engagement, climate risk conversations with your clients, advisory opportunities for you as a standout bank, supporting client transitions, and then module 24, internal governance, board and executive oversight, climate competency development, organised structures. Module 25, action planning. Going to get to the meat now. Climate strategy development, setting targets and metrics, and your implementation roadmap. Then we move forward to a learning reinforcement program, and we're going to include a 1-minute quiz after each module, downloadable summary sheets, and mobile friendly reference tools. Obviously there'll be links to optional deeper dive resources. Thanks for your attention. Good luck everyone.